Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 19, Episode 4 of Eldritch Horror. We are playing the Mountains of Madness with the Rise of the Elder Things. We're going to jump into round number 4 gameplay. Thank you for watching. Okay, we've got jumping into round 4. Let's look at Patrice Hathaway's backstory and her quest. It says, Patrice Hathaway, hailed as the musical prodigy from her youth, Patrice has performed for royalty and society's biggest minds around the world. For years she played. Consciousness simply drifted as she played, but she's come to believe that an intelligence exists beyond her visions. Somehow the notes form a bridge between her own mind and another. The more she grasps what the music exposes to her, the more afraid she becomes. After last night's concert in Sydney, she's finally decided to take action. So her quest is cadenza. With each incident, the dark forces that gnaw at the back of her mind grows. You pace your heart and soul into your music, knowing that each performance might be your last. After you perform your action ability, you have 3 or more improvement tokens. Discard this card and get the virtuoso reward. So Patrice, the violinist, she also has got 4 clues now. She's got a banishment spell. Let us jump into round number 4. We'll have a quick word from our sponsor and we'll jump into gameplay. Thank you guys for watching. Pontos Fathom Hobbies is brought to you by the books that we produce. We've got Nereus Media as a special guest sponsor for this Halloween season. Check out Clones, Antichrist, and Flesh Androids, wrapping up with the Trump trilogy and the God Emperor Trump. We've also got our August Moldenhauer and Giuseppe Balsamo Catu journals out of Lovecraft's Providence, including the genealogy of Cthulhu, the necromancy of Nyarlathotep, and the alchemy of Azathoth. Our 3 volumes of the artificial psychology of desiring machines. We have a podcast channel as well, where you can pick up our book version of that with the Esoteric Dragon Mysteries, the Esoteric Saturn Mysteries, and our latest Dirges of the Alabaster Kings. And finally, Alchemical Courtship in the Dreamland Saga, which takes place in H.P. Lovecraft's Dreamlands, Book 1, in the city of Celophace, Hope's home in Dalathleen, and Stubborn Devotions at the Temple of Hypnos in Ruined Thrawn. Now back to our gameplay. Okay, jumping into round 4, let's start off with the top of the lineup. We've got Finn Edwards, the bootlegger. Let me just take a look at his cards here. He's got the Black Book. Gain +2 on all skills if you have a dark pack condition. Roll 1 die on a 5 or 6, gain item or trinket. You may discard this card to prevent an investigator in your space from losing up to 2 sanity. And he's got the Courier Run with the clue that's going to help him with his special ability. Let's go ahead. Again, let's review the Mountains of Madness. It says, the reason the Elder Things left Antarctica is unclear. Exploring the frozen continent is the only way to find the answer. So you place those Eldritch tokens. You can spend 2 clues to put the Eldritch tokens on. So I think we're going to be really relying on Patrice this round. But let's go ahead and get Finn Edwards to close this gate on Shanghai. He's going to go back to the expedition of Shanghai. He will also, while he's there in Shanghai, let's give him a ship token that he can grab. Let's go and then to action phase for Daisy Walker, the librarian. Let's have Daisy Walker also go down to Antarctica. She will go to Antarctica, and she will also, I think she can make one more move, right? Can you move twice? I believe you can move twice. Move 1 space. Each action can perform once per round. Okay, so she can perform 2 actions. It's just 1 move. Okay, so let's also give her a focus condition. She can take a focus condition any round. That's Daisy Walker. Lastly, Patrice Hathaway. We're going to move Patrice Hathaway into the Miskatonic Outpost, and we'll bring the board down later. Let's go ahead and go to the encounters phase. First off, we'll have Finn Edwards, the bootlegger. He will have his encounter. At his expedition encounter in Shanghai. It says, visiting the Longhua Temple, you are horrified to encounter the spirits of thousands of victims who have been imprisoned and executed in this site. They cry out to you in ghastly cacophony. Let's go ahead and roll the test. And he does the fail condition. You collapse in a panic. Lose 1 sanity. So he loses a sanity. You beg the spirits to have mercy. You beg the spirits to have mercy. And he passes. If you pass, the ghosts are good and they relent. Retreat doom by 1. Okay, so we can move our doom track back to 16 again. We had moved it to 15. Okay, and that's going to be it for the Shanghai encounter. We will move this now. The new one is to San Francisco. Move the expedition to San Francisco, and we will go to Daisy Walker, who's going to have an Antarctica encounter. I believe Antarctica is just going to be a normal wilderness encounter. A hermit offers you guide on a spiritual journey of fasting and meditation. Okay. Let's roll our test. A hermit offers you gain 1 talent condition. Gain 1 talent condition. Okay, I'll leave this here for her. She can gain a talent condition. And that's going to lead us up to, let's move these over. I'll bring the board down in the center so we can kind of follow along. Okay, we've gotten to the Antarctica board. We're in the Miskatonic Outpost. Local actions, gain 1 ship ticket or test strength. You can get an Antarctic Guide unique asset. Okay, so she can do that as an action in her next round. Right now she's going to do the clue token here. She's going to do a research encounter. We've got our elder things on the card. Research encounter. She is in the outpost. Miskatonic Outpost. Oh, I guess, yeah, she does the research encounter. Oh, how do we do a research encounter here? I guess they're all wilderness, right? Okay. You've been exploring the ancient city for hours. The sun has set, but you continue on your investigation. Okay, so we'll roll the test. 6. If you pass, you gain this clue by reading the hieroglyphs. So she gains a clue. Now she's got 4 clues. So then it says, after investigating resolve an encounter on the space with an Eldritch token, you may spend 2 clues. So next round, she can go ahead and spend an encounter in the lake camp. So we'll move her to lake camp. So that's fine. She's at Miskatonic Outpost for now. Let's go ahead and do a Mythos card, as that's everybody's take. It says Ravenous Hunger. So we're going to start out with moving the active mystery to green. Active mystery move to green. Just grab this card underneath so I can decode. Advanced doom for each gate that is open. We only have 2 gates open, and they are the eclipse and the constellation. So we don't get to advance doom, but we have to resolve reckoning. So current reckoning, we have this ongoing condition. Each investigator resolves the reckoning on of each deal condition they have. So we don't have any deal conditions, so that's fine. Do we have any other reckonings? No reckonings on the board. No reckonings on the main card either. So, right. So that's going to be that. And then lastly, we have the spawn a gate. So we'll take a new gate, and it's in the Rillier space 3. Move these up here. Rillier space 3 has an open gate. We'll grab a monster from the monster bag, and we get a cultist on Rillier Rising. Okay, let's read the card. So the card says, Ravenous hunger. The police find you trembling on the floor of your hotel. You can hear them asking if you are hurt. They want to know where all the blood came from. But even after all you have done, all you can think about is your insatiable hunger. The lead investigator gains a hunger condition, and then he discards 1 ally asset and loses 2 sanity. Okay, so the lead investigator is going to lose 2 sanity, and he's going to get rid of the cat burglar. That's his asset. So he's not been able to use that, but he discards it. We'll return these 2 sanity to the bin, and that's going to be our encounter for our mythos phase. Guys, that's going to wrap up round number 4. We will see you in round 5. Thank you for watching.